There's a new menu that just debuted at Epcot's Flower and Garden Festival, and we're here to try it out.
Let's see.
Hi everyone, I'm Jay.
And I'm Sam.
And you are watching the Theme Park Foodies. We are back at Epcot's Flower and Garden Festival because changes are afoot. Obviously, this is a spring festival, and you should have some seasonal spring food. And there is a booth that changes its menu throughout this festival. Of course, we couldn't try it on opening day. We couldn't try it during our top 10, so we are here to try it now. This is the booth that's inside Communicore Hall, right, Sam?
Yes, it's Farmer's Feast, and you can catch this springtime menu until May 10th. So it actually does end before the festival ends. I think it's because of like Cool Kids Summer and like the goofy stuff that they're going to be setting up in there. So not a long time for this menu, but we're going to make the most of it.
People go crazy, I think, for the strip loin, right?
Yeah, there's a strip loin, there's a tomato mozzarella. I remember really liking that last year. And then there's a peach cobbler. Not my favorite flavor, but there is a cinnamon, I think, ice cream or something with it, which does intrigue me.
I'm a huge peach cobbler fan. I love a little crunch, I love a little peach. I think it really complements that spring season. It's only 3 new items, so I think we are also, because it's raining out, going to try to head over to Connections Eatery to try the Flower and Garden Eats they have over there. I mean, that is the signature cafeteria of Epcot, and we've actually, I don't think, ever had the seasonal, like, Flower and Garden items there, right?
Yeah, so they do stuff for the festival, but I always consider the festival stuff to be the outdoor booth, so I never, like, want to run to Connections, but it's a rainy day, we want to stay indoors. There's only 3 new things at Farmer's Feast, so it just makes sense.
Who knows, maybe these things will change up our top 10. I'm really hungry. You ready, Sam?
I'm ready.
If you enjoy the content, please like and subscribe. Join us while we try out the brand new eats over in Communicore Hall. To get to Communicore Hall, we're going to head straight into Epcot and towards the rainy spaceship berth. As we're entering, we're going to see Buzz, Woody, and all their friends from Toy Story because they're celebrating Pixar. 40 years of Pixar. We're going to head past that. We're going to bear right at Spaceship Earth, and we're going to head towards the Mickey and Friends Theater. Communicore Hall is attached to that, so we're going to bear right, go towards the Land Pavilion, and we'll see the sign for Communicore Hall. We were going from Sunlight to Starlight in Spike's Garden. So there's different kind of shows in here. They have some blooming flowers. Spike is out pollinating right in the center of this room. Thankfully it's covered, so we won't get covered by the rain. And this is where you're going to find the Farmer's Feast booth. The original food here we really enjoy. So this is going to be newer bites, and this is the steak we're going to start with, right, Sam?
So this is a grilled beef strip loin with a tomato risotto, a tomato beurre blanc, and a basil pesto. I did see them like preparing everything fresh. It smells amazing. I will say though, looks-wise, it doesn't look as good as the picture. Look at the picture. Nice, rare, big piece. I got 2 smaller pieces. But yeah, it definitely looks false advertising. I will say, like with the beef at Disney, especially with the festivals, I always feel like it's super inconsistent. It's either like great or you get like a little tiny chewy piece. So we'll see. We are starting with the 2 strip loins and the tomato mozzarella. I want to say we got 2 of each, and it came to $29.78. So pricey. And a chewy piece of steak. How did I know? I knew that was going to happen.
You're cutting right through that bowl right now.
Wow.
People love this every single year.
The tomato risotto is really, really good. It's a good combination, the beef and the risotto is not overcooked. It's very herby though. They put a lot of pesto on here, which I like pesto. I don't think it's overpowering, but it's definitely very strong, but the risotto is excellent. The beef is okay. I will say on this particular piece, I think the risotto is the star, but the beef is still good. I'm gonna give this iteration a 7, and I do think like I would come back for this. Like this is my flavor profile, the beef couple, the beef dish.
Still not changing up any top 10s though, Sam. I want to have my hand at mine. We actually got a second one just for me. I will say the vibes in here are vibing. They have
vibes are vibing. I didn't know that was a phrase.
I'm making it up. They have Spike at night. They have Spike pollinating flowers over there. So it's nice and cool and calm in here, especially when it's been raining outside, or even if it's a hot day. For the steak, you can do some owls too. They give you a wooden knife. Is this better than a plastic knife?
I guess so. Also, I do want to say, I think there were some sun-dried tomatoes in there as well. I got another bite and it very good.
I feel like I can see sun-dried tomato. All right, let's take a cut out of this. Hopefully mine cuts a little bit better than yours. I will say it looks like a lean cut of steak. They said it's a strip loin, right? Strip is a little bit leaner. There's still some fat in there, I feel like.
It was a little tough to cut, but I still feel like it was fairly tender. And honestly, the flavor of everything underneath it is excellent. I think maybe I should have went 8.
I think it's great. Thankfully, it seems you can't ask how you want this cooked, right, Sam? Yeah, so thankfully they cook them all about medium, it seems like. So you get that nice juicy center. On the exterior, you kind of taste a little bit the flavors from fire. Flavors from fire is not a booth here, but there's a little kind of like, I want to say a char type of flavor on the exterior. I'm loving this sauce that's on the interior here, and then I feel like the risotto is very creamy. Sam, I like this a lot.
Honestly, that risotto is like better than the Canada risotto.
I think this could have made our top 10.
I think they just wanted a bigger piece of beef, like how it looked in the picture. I think that's where my disappointment came from.
I would agree. I would like a bigger cut of beef. I would say the flavor profile's there.
This is close to $9.
$9. Yeah. Risotto flavor. I'll go for flavor. I'm gonna give it an 8. I'm gonna be nice today. But I could see definitely.
You're nice every day.
Thanks. I could see why the size or the portion size would pull it back. But I think the flavor is definitely there. I like this a lot. Next item on our list is the Heirloom tomatoes and fresh mozzarella. I will say, looking pretty light on the mozzarella, Sam.
Yeah, where's the mozzarella? Also, another thing that does not look anything like the picture, I'll show you in a second, but this comes with a shallot vinaigrette, sourdough croutons, pesto, micro basil, and balsamic pearls. So instead of a balsamic drizzle, we have those little pearls. So like, look at this picture. It looks like a mountain, and those balls look bigger. These are sad balls.
You need some more fresh mutts on there for sure. How much did this knock us back?
It's $5.19, so like not super expensive. It does feel very fresh. The croutons look really good. Definitely looks like the croutons are, you know, those look house-made. Don't know if that's true, but to me they look like they are. Where I'm from, you gotta have big slices of mozzarella.
I understand the need, like the balls for this occasion. For it's like it's quick service, you don't have time to slice. There's a little mozzarella ball in there. I'm getting that.
They sell pre-sliced mozzarella. Maybe there's no Uncle Giuseppe's around here, so they can get the pre-sliced.
I will say the flavor looks like it's there on both these dishes.
Yeah, definitely a lot of flavor, a lot of herbs. It looks like we have cherry tomatoes, but then also like slices of tomatoes. So tomatoes have a nice sweetness. Let me go on these croutons. I just wish there was more mozzarella. Sourdough croutons are where it's at. Honestly, this would be so amazing if there were more mozzarella. Also, the balsamic pearls, like they're so small that you don't really get too much of the flavor unless you're like just going, like I'm purposely trying to get some, so now I'm getting the flavor, but they don't go all over the dish. It's not, the balsamic is not evenly dispersed among the tomato mozzarella. And literally, I only had 2 balls. I only had 2 mozzarella balls? Sad. Flavor-wise, it's great though. I'm gonna give it another 7.
You're disappointed with execution, not flavor. All right, so I'm gonna have my hand at the balsamic. I will say, like, I thought you got a low amount of mozzarella, Sam. Look at how much mozzarella I got. These are the tiniest mozzarella balls I think I've ever seen.
That's what I've been saying.
So tiny. I'll try to get everything.
The mozzarella to tomato ratio is definitely off.
Although I do like me some fresh tomato. There's different types of tomato in here, which I think is interesting. Let's try it out. This one I'm wholly disappointed in the portion size on, because it, like, mozzarella is the base for this type of dish, and they've kind of made it more tomato-esque, or at least you have to have like a slice of mozzarella, slice of tomato. I still think it tastes good. I think $5 isn't the worst for this. It is mostly vegetables though. Those vegetables are a few cents. I don't know. I'm like with you on like the flavor profile being there. I also like they did slather this in pesto sauce, right?
Yeah, I mean they're heavy-handed with it. I've noticed that with both dishes. Farmers, that's what they do. They give you the herbs. There's owls hooting.
Them owls are out owling. I think it's good. I think both of them are good. I don't know if this would make the top 10. I think it's good. Like, I think if you get it, you'll be happy with the flavor profile, but I'm not sure you're going to be happy with like how much mozzarella you get. I want more mozzarella. I'm going to agree with your 7. I think so far the steak is the winner, but we still have Farmer's Feast dessert. Here it is, the Peach Cobbler. Sam, I don't know if your school had it, but my school used to have a Peach Cobbler, so I've been a big fan of the cobble for a while.
I will say I'm going to go back and give the steak at least an 8. After finishing it, it was really, really good. I want to say though, Farmer's Feast. Catfishing. Unbelievable. Look at this picture. Look at that mountain. That doesn't even look like cinnamon. That looks like vanilla. And then like this huge plate.
It's just a bowl.
I will say that it is a hefty portion. Like it's heavy and there is a lot in here, but it looks nothing like that picture. So this has a cinnamon gelato and streusel topping. I'm excited for the gelato. It melted quick too. Like I know we take pictures, but that thing already within like 5 seconds was melting. Oh my gosh. The streusel is so good. The streusel is like Entenmann crumb.
Yeah, Entenmann's crumb. That's what I love about Peach Cobbler. You get the little peach flavor with the Entenmann's crumb.
I haven't even had peach yet. Like I've just had the cinnamon. And the cinnamon is not super overpowering either in the gelato. It's really good.
I don't think you've had enough cobble in your life.
I haven't. I'm not like the biggest. Peaches are okay. Don't like call out to anyone to start, defending peaches.
We're starting a peach war in the comments. Team peach, team anti-peach. Step up.
I'm not anti-peach. It's just not. I'm just saying it's not my favorite. This isn't like a pumpernickel situation.
You started the pumpernickel gang has stepped up.
I was surprised about how many people came out to defend pumpernickel.
Thank you, my pumpernickel minions. I am a minion too of pumpernickel.
I think I do like peaches.
Lanes of peaches. Peaches for me. Peaches and cream.
But also in my defense, like they're covered in like sugar and gelato, so that's also like helpful.
Oh, you mean like a peach cobbler? You mean exactly as the dish is described? Because it's great.
There's a lot of peaches too. Big chunks of peach. A lot of gelato. Nice portion. How much was this one? $4.79 for this. I think good value. It doesn't look like the picture, but like it's okay. Like I got catfish, but like you know what? She's pretty cute and she tastes good.
I don't even see any cobble left for me. See, most that crumb is gone. You ate all my crumb.
No, I didn't. There's a piece right there. I forgot that we were sharing this one. We only got one dessert. We got individuals of the other.
I guess I don't need the crumb.
I can get you another one. It's only $4.79, and it's pretty like quiet in here right now. I'm gonna go 9.
So the best one is the Peach Cobbler, and this was the one you were least looking forward to.
I surprise myself every day.
I think you need more pumpernickel now. I'm fighting for some crumble right now, Sam.
I'm considering getting another one.
Because I'm
highly considering.
I feel like you peeled the top off. All right, try it out.
You got it. I don't say I didn't leave you any.
Definitely a canned peach. Is it a canned peach?
I thought it tasted pretty. These are farmers, Jason. You're telling me they're getting the peaches from a can?
I think I lied. I think that it is Farmer's Fresh. Farmer's Feast. The farmers have been feasting. They've been taking the peaches and bringing them to Epcot.
Someone picked that from a farm. I'm telling myself that a farmer in overalls picked a juice. Whoa! Spike is...
This is the Spike song. He's trying to sting you right now.
Fun fact, Jason is actually like terrified of bees.
I'm getting better.
I feel like I was like more wowed by the peach than you.
I'm more of a connoisseur of the cobbler than you are, Sam. I will say I love the gelato. Gelato is very creamy.
I like that it's cinnamon, but it's not like fireball overpowering cinnamon.
It's not overpowering, and I was wrong. The peaches are fresh. These aren't canned peaches. These are from the Farmer's Feast. I apologize to the farmers on behalf of us, on behalf of myself.
Farmers are very important to society.
Oh, yeah, 100%. Definitely.
I don't think you were debating that.
Yeah, no, it wasn't. Literally, I wouldn't exist without a farmer. Anyway, crumble's great. Crumble's not getting soggy, which can happen sometimes with this. I will say I think it could be a little bit more... I like almost like when you have a peach cobbler, there's like usually like a part that almost does get a little soggy on top that kind of gets like a mushy peach above it. And then you get a crumble, so you get like a multitude of different textures. This is very much crumble bite, peach bite, and then the soup. That is now the gelato. I'm gonna go 8 for it. I think it's good. I've had better cobbler, but this is a solid quick service or fast casual cobbler, if you will. All right, so we've left Communicore Hall. We've gone across the Celebration Gardens. I do want to bring up, they need to fix those lights in Celebration Gardens. Those drills in there look really terrible. Then we went underneath the overhang towards the Guardians of the Galaxy coaster, and you will find Connections Eatery. It's right next to a very cool topi area this year of Lightning McQueen and Tow Mater. I feel like this is often overlooked. It's the standard cafeteria that replaced the electric umbrella here at Epcot. There's a mural on the back wall that pays homage to the hand-painted murals of Epcot's earlier days. Very modern aesthetic. There's always a lot going on here. They have 2 items for the festival, and this one is the pizza.
This is the pizza bianca. It's 2 slices of freshly baked pizza topped with roasted wild mushrooms, garlic cream, mozzarella, cheese blend, truffle oil, and thyme. I mean, it looks good. And I don't normally like Disney's red sauce, so I'm happy that it's not a red sauce pizza.
It's very loud in here with all the chairs, so I apologize to you guys. They used to have these non-slip trays. They don't have them, at least not for today.
I will say Connections is not catfishing because, I mean, it looks like the picture. I do like mushrooms on a pizza. And I do like a lot of cheese, and it's a nice thin slice, not too floppy.
People go crazy for the pizza here.
There's a lot of mushrooms, and I like that they're very cooked. I don't like when they're like too raw. It's good. I think that if it's raining or if it's 100 degrees out and you find yourself in Connections and you can't get to a Flower and Garden Festival booth, I don't think you'll be disappointed, but obviously you gotta like mushrooms. Even if it's not like super high quality. But I appreciate a thin slice white cheese pizza with mushrooms. I'm gonna give it a 7.
People do go crazy for this pizza though. I may have only had it once. All right, let's see how this breaks. I would like a crispier bottom. I will say it looks like there's a lot of nice texture on the bottom here. I'm getting like a very light garlic cream. I do taste it, but it's very light. I wish it was crispier. I wanted to get this top crust. Very grainy. I like the texture for the mushroom, but I don't think it's a particularly impressive pizza. I would agree with your 7, Sam. I think it's a very basic pizza. I'm happy they have it for the festival. So this is what I was most looking forward to. It's the hot honey chicken sandwich. And Sam, you got a fry upgrade, right?
I did. I upgraded to the black garlic truffle parmesan fry. They have this at like pretty much all the quick services. I always think it's worth the $2. I think it elevates those standard faux McDonald's fries. So this is a southern fried chicken sandwich with hot honey, red cabbage slaw, and pickles on a brioche bun. It is a very thin piece of chicken. It's a big piece, but it's very thin. And what is this?
It's a piece of the chicken. It's like a little crisper.
That doesn't look right.
It's a very big sandwich. I like all the cabbage that's on it.
This thing is gonna be a mess. I like the breading and I like the flavor. The bun is good, but the chicken itself, like the interior, has a weird texture. It's kind of chewy. Not the most. I have like a big juicy like chicken breast. Wouldn't get this again. I'm giving it a 5.
I'm sorry. I feel bad for having you try it. I feel bad for it being the thing I was most looking forward to.
I feel bad too.
I'm gonna eat that little thing that scared you.
I wouldn't have done that.
Just chicken.
I'm the kind of person, like, if my chicken tastes off to me, or I even think that it's off, like, I just get turned off.
I think the cabbage slaw maybe what's throwing you off. But it tastes like very forward. It's hard to explain. The fries are great.
What do you think of the chicken, though? Just take a bite of the chicken.
I got a good bite of it, and I'll try another one. I like the pickles, actually, a lot.
I like the components except for the chicken. The interior of the chicken. I like the breading on the chicken. The flavor was okay, but...
No, I don't think this is bad, but I do think it's very middle of the road. I understand why you don't like it, because I feel like it has kind of like this very cabbage-forward flavor, and it's kind of slathered in the hot honey, which I don't think you're a hot honey girl. Right?
It's not, that's not the issue. I'm telling you, it's the texture of the chicken for me that I don't like.
It tastes like a mass-produced chicken patty to me, but you maybe have gotten one of those bad chewy bites. You think I could have been after
Yes,
that?
and that for me, like once I have that, it's like, nope, I'm done.
Yeah, I didn't get a bad chewy bite. I got some decent bites. I would give it a 7. I think it's very basic. I definitely think the steak was the winner of today. I'm kind of happy we kind of do skip the Connections food. Like we never had this, and now I feel like it's for good reason. They used to have a really good banh mi burger here that I think they got rid of, right? Yeah, so we should...
The Liege waffle is good here.
Yes.
Get the Liege waffle.
Let me know in the comments if you'd like to see a full review on Connections Eatery. We did one when it first opened years ago, but it has changed a lot since then, right? So maybe we're due for a Connections Eatery redo video. I think we did have fun today. Definitely the winner is the seasonal food. I am sad it's only down to 2 menu changes. That booth, Farmer's Feast used to have 3, right, Sam?
But they're closing it early, so that's why they only have 2.
Yeah, but still...
It's Goofy's fault.
It is Goofy's fault. Goofy had to take it over. Still a great day, and I really did like the steak. All right, so we have braved the rain tonight, went over to Farmer's Feast, tried out that new menu, and for the first time in a while, we went over to Connections and had the food for the very first time for Flower and Garden. I don't think those things were new. People go crazy for the pizza. I wasn't impressed with that slice, but maybe I need to try the other slice.
Connections to me is for like picky kid eaters, a place to go when it's raining, a place to go when it's really hot. It's not a place to go out of your way for.
Yeah, it was like culture shock being inside Farmer's Feast or Communicore Hall. It was very like calm.
It was very
and serene.
ambient and like flowers and nice music, and it was like very quiet, and then Connections was like...
Connections chaos. It was just going crazy with the lights and the kids and the the chairs.
Chicken fingers, fries.
Felt like true
pizzas.
vacationers today.
Yes.
It was fun being here, though. It was a little hectic filming, but I do feel very privileged to be able to try all the stuff that we had tonight. I will say, I think we both agree the steak was the best thing we had, right?
Yeah, I mean, and the farmers are catfishing a little, but the stuff still tastes good.
Yeah. And I think we learned, guys, Sam's a fan of Peach Cobbler. You're a fan of Peach Cobbler.
He'll never let that go now.
I'm buying you some peaches.
Every time we go to a menu and there's like peach on it, he's going to say, yeah, Sam, you're getting that.
Pumpernickel gang, step up in the comments. And if you enjoy the content, please like and subscribe. Liking will really help our channel grow. It pushes this video out into the stratosphere of the YouTube algorithm, helps other people find the video. Subscribing, and also helps our channel grow. Hit the bell notifications, that way you are notified every time when videos come out, which is when, Sam?
Every Monday at 12 p.m. and hit that bell so you're notified when that second video drops later in the week.
Thanks so much for watching. Don't count the days.
Make the days count.
We will see you next time. That's all, folks. Very windy night. We weren't sure if we were going to be able to film this, but we got it done.
We got it done. It's not unrelated. If you have any ideas for a cute raincoat, send me some links. I need a cuter raincoat, like this generic black one. It's not cutting it.
Or a good compact umbrella. That'd be helpful as well.
Sure, we could just Google these things, but you know, it'd be nice to hear from you.
On a side note, rainy Monday nights seem like a good time to go to Epcot if you're here on a vacation.
Easter.
Yeah, because I feel like a lot of the locals weren't here. We were back at work. Didn't want to go because of the rain, but we did.
We did it.
And the people you see scrolling up on the screen right now, those are our members. We want to give a special thank you to them and their generosity for helping us fund this channel. If you have any interest in a membership, we have tiers as low as $1.99 a month with differing perks like early access to videos and end credits credentials like you're seeing right now. If you have any interest in a membership, you can check out the join button below and learn about all those different tiers and perks. But even if you can't become a member, if you're someone who just consistently likes, comments, subscribes, engages with these videos in any way, we greatly appreciate you because your engagement and helps us make more of them, and we feel very privileged and very lucky to be able to make them.
Even in the rain.
Even in the rain. That's why I'm talking fast today. And as always,
keep it going for Frank.